Hey
Hi
guys!
Welcome to the Family and All podcast.
I'm Maria.
And I'm Miles, and this is episode 17. We've had our license for a year.
Oh yes, yes we have.
So before we start today's episode, I just want to say a very happy birthday to our lovely co-host Maria.
Hi, thank you.
Do you feel comfortable saying how old you turned today, or is that you don't like to do numbers?
I'm 32, bruh.
Oh, okay.
I'm 32.
I was going to say it, but I was like, I'd rather ask first before and be like, hey, she in her 30s.
Yeah, 32. Everyone was shocked when I told them I was turning 32.
I told one of my coworkers I was 34, and she was like, shut up. I was like, yeah, I'm 34.
Yeah, no, a lot of my coworkers are like,
maybe because we don't age as harshly as, you know, because they kind of age like Greek yogurt. Yeah. It's like you put it in the fridge for a week, you're like, oh, I got like 2 weeks good on this, right? No. 4 days later, that is like the chunkiest.
Give it a sniff.
Yeah, the chunkiest yogurt ever.
No.
So how does it feel to be in your 30s? Do you feel like you're flourishing in your 30s, or is it scary to be in your 30s?
I've definitely grown a lot more in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm only 3 years in. I say
it starts at 29.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm 4 years in.
Wait, 3.
Well, yeah.
Oh, 29, 30. Got it.
Yeah, full years.
Got it. I mean, time is just a concept at this point since the Ponder replay. Mm-hmm. Because I swear to God, 2020 felt like a fever dream.
No, really. You ain't lying.
To this day. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh, COVID? What the fuck was that?
I was just talking with your sister yesterday because we all hung out at Shay's apartment in Folsom. I was like, she started sneezing. She's like, I don't have COVID. It's allergies. I was all, what's COVID? She's like, you're right. It's just the flu. I was like, wait, so you have the flu?
Oh my God. Yeah. What would you say you want to accomplish in your 30s?
I definitely want to start my own business. Mm-hmm. But before I do that, I want to have a bigger home for my family.
Okay.
You know, and my dogs.
So buying a home would be your number one.
That's what I want.
Okay. That's a good goal.
Kayla doesn't want me to buy one in California. I'm like, girl, come on.
Where she wants you to buy one?
Not in California. She really wants to go to Oregon.
I mean, it's good there. There is some parts that are fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Where, you know, it's like California, but in a different state.
I even thought about going to, so we're not so far from the family, Tahoe. Like North Lake Tahoe. Mm-hmm. You know.
That's still expensive as fuck, too.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot of insurances, you know.
Or you can even go to Reno.
Yeah, true. Well, tweakers on Reno.
Who you telling? What's the slogan for Reno? Oh my God, they play at the beginning of every episode of Reno 911.
Oh my
God! Little City, Big Dreams, or Big Dreams, Little City, or
something like that. Yeah,
something along those lines.
Yeah, Little City, Big Dreams.
Yeah. Because it's literally like a mini Vegas.
Yes, it is.
If you've never been to Reno, anyone.
Yeah, but
but you can literally, like, you can taste the cigarettes in the air as soon as you pull into the city.
Yep.
It's like palpable. You're like, well, just smoked a pack. Because, like, people will sit in that. So me and Denise recently went to a casino. Mm-hmm. And I forgot that you can smoke in this casino. Mm-hmm. That aroma when you open those doors was instantaneous.
Yes. Yep.
Like from the outside, you cannot smell. But as soon as those doors would go, you're like,
yep.
You're like, I have a sore throat.
Yep. It's bad.
It's strong.
It's bad.
And like they have like this tiny non-smoking section. I'm like, in the middle of
like 3 machines.
Yeah. In the middle of the smoking section, I'm like, how is this How are you making sure this is a non-smoking when it's surrounded by... I don't know.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Is there anything that... Any advice you've heard when you were younger, now that you're in your 30s, you're like, I should probably start applying this?
Don't take no bullshit from anyone?
I mean, we've never done that.
No, I don't know.
What was it like, save a penny today, have a quarter tomorrow, or something like that? I forget what that saying is.
I will say I've had a $2 bill that was given to me by someone in my wallet for the past, 16, 17 years now.
Uh-huh.
I've never been broke because I had that $2 bill.
Oh, is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never heard that.
Good luck.
Really?
Yeah. Always keep it in your wallet and you'll never be broke.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Now I got 5 of them.
Where do you even get those?
A lot of people in my store pay with them, and
really?
I just change them out for the dollar bills I have.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the last time I've seen a $2 bill.
Sometimes
physically.
Sometimes I gotta feel them. Sometimes they've been giving them to me hecka crisp. I'm like, dang, you iron these before you bring them in?
Wait, they make brand new $2 bills?
No, they be crispy.
Oh.
Yeah. They're nice though.
I didn't know those were in a rotation, currency rotation.
I didn't think they were. I didn't think any money was in rotation anymore.
It's about to not be.
I know.
It's about to not be.
I forgot what country is finally getting rid of it as of next year.
Well, what is it? What's China and Russia are trying to do that global currency where everyone has one currency, which kind of is why? Yeah, why? Why do we have to be on your currency?
So people can scam us more? Or?
Right. The amount of scams is wild nowadays. Mm-hmm. Do you ever get those text messages where it's your UPS package is here, pay for it? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes.
All the time.
All the time. I'm like, I didn't order it. I'd be like, kid, did you order something? Yeah. You used my number? Right. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, I get it all the time. I'm like, what the fuck are these? Where are these even coming from? No idea. And you're trying to reverse look up the number and it just says blocked. Mm-hmm. So it has to be those scammers that are overseas. Oh, do you ever watch those videos of the people getting back at the scammers? Mm-hmm. And the scammers are just fucking losing their minds? Mm-hmm. You have to look it up. It's so good. What would you say is some of your favorite birthday memories? Favorite birthday memories? Well, one of my friends just today posted a picture of my 21st birthday. Mm-hmm. That was a good birthday.
You remember it?
Parts of it.
I don't remember mine.
Yeah, it was at my mom and Pete's first house. Uh-huh. And boy. The main thing I remember is another friend of mine walking around with a handle of Fireball and was just down everyone's throats. Pretty sure you were there.
No, I was not.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. I was in down south.
I think you were there.
If I was, I don't remember.
I feel like everyone was there. Maybe I'm thinking of Austin. He was there.
Yeah. Because I was down south and I rarely came up.
Yeah, we all got hammered. And Eric's girlfriend at the time had made me a baking sheet of Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh.
Rice Krispie treats.
Some Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
Got it.
It was gone by then.
I'm sure it was.
I think I had this, and I know it was my mom and her little spa friends going into my room and stealing some. Because they were cross-faded to a T.
Oh, I would have hid that shit.
What? Where's your door?
I would have been so mad.
Oh my god! I went in there. I probably went in there 3 times, and it just kept getting smaller and smaller. And then at the end of the night, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat this before I go to sleep." There was literally a bite left.
I would have been so pissed.
I was mad. But she'll deny she ever touched it.
Okay. It just disappeared.
Sure.
Do you remember growing up and you're like thinking of like your monumental birthdays, like your 16th, your 18th, your 21st, your 25th? Did you ever have like
I
a
think
vision?
I stopped at my 21st.
Really?
I thought about it. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
The only reason I bring up the 25 because that's when you can like rent cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, no. I stopped thinking after my 21st.
Yeah, clearly. You killed some brain cells then.
Fuck off.
But before we get into the main topic, I wanted Maria to...
Before you guys come for me, Miles did get a birthday gift from me, but it's coming from Amazon. Yeah.
And also, we did the Raiders colors.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Raiders!
Hey, okay. Whatever.
But, Maria's going to open her present for me.
Hey, it matches my outfit today.
I tried to be as rainbow as possible, but they didn't have, like, a full rainbow.
Thank you.
I thought about tying everything up to make it harder, but...
Ooh! Pokemon cards. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. I love this. Look at that. Look at that. It's Raven.
One of the best Disney shows ever.
My favorite fucking Disney show. I quote her every day. Someone donated a like 3-foot iguana the other day, and I took it out, and she was so chill. I was like, "Pee, iguana." I was quoting her, bro. Everyone knew what I was talking about too. Whoa. If anyone knows, I'm obsessed with Legos. I do it for my son now.
Legos need to not be that expensive.
Yeah, they are pretty fucking expensive.
It's wild out here.
Pretty expensive. Especially when you get them directly from the Lego store. You're like, bro.
I know.
Oh, this one's cute too. Little Belle.
That was the only princess one they had left.
It's okay, I like Belle.
I really wanted to get the Ariel one, obviously. But they had Belle and oh my god, what's her name? What's the Frozen girl's name? Elsa. Is she considered a Disney princess?
Elsa is actually a
queen, right?
So is Anna now. After the second.
I have not seen the second.
Yeah, the second.
Wait, how has she become queen?
Because Elsa takes over the Enchanted Forest, so she's queen of the elements and forest. And because she left the kingdom, it now turned Anna into queen.
So that makes what's that guy? What's the guy with the reindeer?
Kristoff.
So he's a king now.
Yes.
That's wild.
I know. Married and everything.
You go from a stable hand to a king.
An ice. What is he called?
Ice chipper or ice
something like that.
Scraper.
Yeah. Ice collector.
if there's a king out there, I'm available.
He's free.
I'm available.
There's any daddies out there.
If there's any like kings that got...
No, he's looking for someone with looks.
Yeah, and personality. Lots of personality. They gotta have...
Oh, okay, no ASMR.
They gotta have the meanie.
The green. The spending
the green.
Yeah, that one too.
But so what is our main topic today?
Our main topic, and this was actually suggested by one of my coworkers, not Kayla this time. My coworker just suggested that we talk about conspiracy theories. Yeah, and there are a lot out there.
For sure.
A lot.
For sure.
One of the ones she brought up that I kind of was looking into is...
Oh, we're jumping right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Conspiracy theories.
Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. What were we talking about before?
We were just talking about your birthday.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is my birthday. It's another year.
But before we get into the main topic, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Please, please, please do it for our birthdays. Ding, ding. You guys went crazy on those two videos, the Pride videos.
I think you like our little TikToks we do.
So please show the love to the full-length videos. Put it on in the background while you're doing your chores, while you're exercising.
Yes.
Come on. Okay, so cut to conspiracy theories.
The one I want to talk about is the moon landing with Neil Armstrong and it possibly being fake.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's fake. I don't. I do believe we touched ground on the moon. Mm-hmm. But what I do believe is that they doctored the footage, what they showed to America.
Do you think there was more to what they actually saw?
Yes.
And they just cut it out? Because
I was watching this video. Now, I don't know how true this is, obviously, because we were not in that spaceship. We weren't there.
Yeah.
But someone released, like, the full audio of, like, them going into, like, getting into, like, the... What is it called? It's not the gravitational pull of the moon, but it's almost like they're going into the atmosphere of the Earth. They're going into the moon like that. Yeah. And one of the astronauts kept saying, hey, there's something on the left side of the ship. There's something on the left side. And they thought it was like they were getting close to like hitting one of the satellites, and they were getting scared. Like, they're like, hey, NASA, can you make sure that we're not getting close to one of the satellites? Because I see something coming from the left side of the ship. Yeah. So they released that audio. Now, I don't know if it was doctored or not, obviously. But I could see, even if it, like, they were semi in danger, NASA wouldn't want to show that. If they were going to, like, run into, like, a satellite or a meteorite or something like that, I could see them cutting that out because they don't want it to seem dangerous. You know?
I mean, just traveling to space in general
is dangerous.
What the fuck? You don't know what's out there?
Right.
I think the one thing that really caught my eye is the
flag.
Yeah.
That's everyone's thing.
It was not moving at all. And then there weren't any stars either, if you paid attention. Like, up in the sky. Like,
from the video they showed.
Yes. I'm like, okay, well, you're in space. Shouldn't you see stars like we see stars still? Or do you think it's a different view from the moon?
Well, do you ever watch like the NASA videos, like they post like their like from their live streams and stuff?
The only ones I've really watched was just the shuttles taking off from Florida.
So NASA has if you go to their website, they have their 24-hour cameras going from the satellites. And
see, that's fucking creepy too.
I know but from some of the views, you cannot see the stars. Now, they're still trying to figure out why. Maybe it's like the glare of whatever is in space, or like the cosmic... I don't even know what to call it. Like dust particles that are in space that are like creating a block of light or whatever.
Yeah.
So there are certain videos where they post where you can't see any stars. And they're like working on like the spaceship and you could just see Earth. Mind you, if I'm looking down at the Earth, my knees would get fucking weak. How scary is that?
Dude, just looking off of a cliff, my knees are like, okay. I can do it.
Off a really high stair. Oh my God. And then there's one more thing that people usually point out. It's like a main thing.
I know the flag and the stars kept popping up. I think it was something to do with the shuttle.
Yeah, something like that.
Apollo, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, because they said they tried to make a touchdown in a certain area, and then they went to another area, and they're trying to say, like, it went to another area because it was faked and it was, like, on a stage set.
I don't know. Back then, it's like, how truthful can all those videos, like, really be, though?
To this day, how truthful can those videos be?
Yeah, true.
Even more so now. People using the fucking AI and shit.
Oh, God, don't even get me started with AI.
Some of those videos, I'm like, oh, shit, like, this would really confuse someone. Yeah. Genuinely.
Yeah. They're going to start using AI in fucking grocery stores and shit.
Well, they've already started doing it for drive-through places.
Oh, no.
Like McDonald's and Wendy's, where it's not even a person. You just talk to, like, a machine. And my thing is, like, yes, it's super helpful, but what about those people that have, like, thick accents or, like, don't really speak English that well that go to try and order? They're going to be sitting there for 10 minutes trying to get a Jumbo Yak.
Miles!
Well, it's true.
They'll probably record AIs to sound like them.
True.
Yeah.
True. Or just be
You'll probably have to select your nationality.
Language and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And back then, the equipment wasn't as sophisticated as it is now, obviously.
Yeah.
So do you think there could have been... Wait, so do you believe it was faked?
I'm kind of like in between. Like,
yeah,
there's
evidence
on
for
both
it?
sides.
Right.
Yeah, like it's really in between. That's something that, you know.
And that's the basis of a conspiracy theory.
It really is.
Is that there's some sort of evidence to make a statement for each side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that one.
Yeah. Because I could see. I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. I could see if it was faked. Mm-hmm. I could see that because they don't want to put... You're the first 4 people that are going to touch down on this fucking floating rock in the universe. Mm-hmm. I could see if they were like, you know what? We're not going to risk it, but we'll send a rocket ship there with a machine to test it out first.
Yep.
See if it can survive that. And then we'll say, hey... We touched on Earth, you know, go and put a little flag. I wonder if that flag is still there.
That's a good question.
Do you think they took it with them when they left?
I don't think so. Didn't another country put a flag up there too?
So the reason that we wanted to get to the moon so bad is because Soviet Union, which was Russia, was trying. We were in the Cold War trying to like get nuclear weapons and stuff like that to see who could get there first. And Russia sent a monkey or a dog to the moon. It was a dog.
Cosmo
from Guardians. And the dog just never came back.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Paid them.
So Earth was trying to get... Or Earth. America was trying to get to the moon before... Like a human before Russia. Mm-hmm. So that was like what they were trying to get to.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm really torn between the two.
Do you think we've actually touched down since then?
No.
You don't think anyone's ever touched down on the moon?
No, I think whoever was up there, they threatened us. Whatever's up there.
Bleep blurp?
Yep, bleep blurp, blop blop.
Curb stomping bitches out there.
Oh, no, really. I mean, they probably have, but from what I've noticed, it's just ships going up and coming back damaged. Something's fucking it up there.
I think it's just space fucking it up.
I don't know.
Because if you think, what is it? The moon has, I think it was like 30% less gravitational pull, has 40% less atmosphere. So you think all that shit that's floating around in space is beaten up on this little robot.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, apparently they're built for that kind of stuff, though. And yet they come back, tore the fuck up.
Yeah, but how can you... Unless you've experienced it physically yourself, how can you prepare something for that, you know? True that. Do you ever think about, like, just laying in bed and suddenly you just get sucked into space? That is, like, a lingering fear of mine for
that
some reason.
That is a legit fear for me.
Like, sometimes I'll be sitting up at night and I'll look at the moon and I'm like, if I just got sucked into space, I would freak the fuck out. I'd probably die on the way there.
Oh, yeah.
From a heart attack.
I feel that way about space, and Kayla feels that way about the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
She's not an ocean swimmer?
She'll go in the water and stuff, but she won't go too far out. She don't know what's gonna take her.
Right.
And then like watching, because I watch a lot of like tuna fishing and stuff. Watching those shows with me and how dark and deep the water is, she's like, no.
What's that word when people thrassophobia?
There's a lot of phobias out there. I don't know.
When like you look down, you just can't. Made my knees weak. It's the scuba diving videos when they're like, you just see their fins like this, and you just see a fucking huge ass whale out of nowhere.
Okay, I would probably shit myself first of all, if that happened. But I'm one of those ones that wants to see. I want to go down there. I want to see that.
Are you gonna be the what's that guy that's trying to go see the Titanic after the first one fucking was like a fucking soda can? He's trying to go down there again in another submarine. A different billionaire.
Oh, you're talking about the one that... Oh, yeah, I don't know.
The one that they were trying to control with the fucking Logitech controller?
Yeah. They did not know what they were doing.
At all.
But
so another billionaire wants to go and see the Titanic. Why are you so obsessed with going to see the Titanic? Watch the movie.
The movie's not real.
What?
The movie's not real. The ship is, but the movie's not real.
I understand that, but
okay.
You're not going to kill yourself going to go see Titanic.
I mean, that'd be cool, but I wouldn't want some fucking...
So you're going to go down to the iciest fucking water...
Yeah.
In a little submarine.
No. I would have a specialist who...
Well, the guy was a specialist that got fucking...
No, not in submarines. He had a submarine, but he had never used one like that before or gone that deep before.
But he was a marine specialist, so he knew about the pressures and shit.
Well, he didn't know how to do a submarine. Like, I would fucking get him a Navy submarine or something like that.
Well, they were saying that there was like a hole or something, and they just hit the pressure just right, where the pressure just fucking... Have you seen that video where the guys, they're working on a pipe in like Trinidad or somewhere in like the Bahamas or something like that? And they're working on this oil rig line, and they pull a plug to like fix it, and they all get sucked into the fucking pipe.
I would shit myself.
Bitch. So the only reason people know about it is because one guy climbed out of it.
What?
He climbed back out of the pipe. He climbed through oil and water. Did
he have some Dawn dish soap on him or something?
I don't know how this guy survived. He held his breath for 5 minutes to get out of this pipe. Jesus. That's determination.
It really is.
That's the only reason that guy lived. The rest of the guys... So once he got out, he obviously told everyone, like, hey, there's 4 guys left in this pipe.
He couldn't have been too far down, though.
They said he was about 100 feet into this pipe.
And he got up that fast?
Well, half of it was not filled because the pipe wasn't working correctly. So the pipe wasn't completely filled.
Gotcha.
But so it went like this. So this is the part that got sucked down in. And then it went straight like that into like an underwater pipe, like station.
That's still a long way to go.
So he climbed through that and then had to climb up through water and oil.
Do you think he like put his back to the side and like shimmied his way up?
Well, the pipe was only big enough for him to be like this.
How the fuck did he get
up? So
he
was like this.
Oh.
He was like putting his pressure against like the side.
Fuck, I'd be tired as fuck.
I'm dying.
I'm already dead.
So when he told the rescuers there's still 4 people down there, they never went back. They didn't send anyone to go help these guys. So for 4 days, people heard the guys banging on the pipe from inside the pipe.
They were still alive?
They were still alive for 4 days. And they left them.
Wait, so they died in there?
Died in there. Jesus. And when they died, they just flushed them out. Right? So the guy that made it out, he was like, I'll climb back in there. Put a harness on me. And they're like, no, it's too dangerous. He's like, I will climb my ass back in there to go get my friends.
Damn, that sucks.
Could you fucking imagine?
That sucks. Like, what do you tell someone's family? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
I was too lazy.
Mind you, this company is like worth billions of dollars because they're an oil that when they have like those floating oil rigs for ships, where they can just fuel up out in the ocean, and this company just left them in this pipe.
No.
And someone was
I would have sued them.
Someone was scuba diving near it and was recording, and you could hear them banging, screaming in this pipe.
I would sue them.
I'd kill them. I would blank them. If someone in my family was alive for 4 days in a pipe and you do nothing about it,
they're done. But I would still sue them.
Oh, expeditiously.
You would have nothing left.
Ever.
Your family?
And you're going to prison.
Yeah.
For life.
Your family too.
Everyone. The baby too.
And your motherfucking cat.
Not the cat. Okay, so what was the other one that you wanted to bring up?
Mermaids. Sirens.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're real? 2, do you think the stories that they would tell about them sinking ships is true? I personally think mermaids are fucking real.
I don't think what we think of mermaids.
Oh, I don't think they're aerial mermaids.
No.
I know they're fucking monsters looking.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
they're
like
sirens.
I feel like majority of their body was probably fish.
They're sirens.
Yeah. I feel like majority of their body would be fish with like maybe a little bit of an arm and a head.
Yes.
Like from here up would be humanoid.
I think they have like gills like sharks.
I think their gills would be here still. I think they would have like scales still.
Did you ever watch? It was like a week-long thing on Animal Planet with the or like sirens and stuff.
Oh, it was like Shark Week, but for mermaids.
Yeah.
No, I've not.
So they did a lot of deep sea submarine diving. Mm-hmm. They were going to look for sharks, but legit, like they were going down to look for sharks. Mm-hmm. But a siren came straight to the submarine and like looked at them, screamed, and then walked away. And it was like a high pitched scream.
This is like a recent video?
I mean, you could search it, but it was a few years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. And that same type of body that they had, like literally web fingers. They had sharp teeth. It was fucking creepy, but it was so clear. It didn't look like someone photoshopped it.
Right.
But the same way the body looks, someone actually discovered one on the washed up.
Really?
Beach. Yeah.
Like here in America or somewhere else?
It was across the sea. Can't remember what country it was. But I was like, damn.
So if they are alive, where do you think they are?
I think they're going to be definitely in those dark spots with a lot of, the tall kelp. Like they're
forests and stuff?
Yeah, that like.
So they're in Monterey?
Possibly. I think they like cold water though. Like more cold water.
So that's Monterey?
Okay. Yeah.
Because our Pacific coast is colder. Yeah. That's why we get a lot of great whites.
I think they definitely are going to be more deeper than anything. I do believe those stories back then with like the ships and stuff, like it possibly could have happened. Mm-hmm. I mean, who's just going to write a story about that? Like you have to have some kind of wild imagination. Some freaky fucking imagination.
Okay, let's see here. Do I believe in mermaids? I believe they could be real. It's a possibility. Mm-hmm. Like I said with Sasquatch, I have to see it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
To for sure say if it's real or fake. But I do believe there could be something. I mean, if you think like, what was it recently? That guy took the video of that shark that's like 45 million years old. Like, there could be something down in like the Mariana Trench that's, I think they said like 5 times higher than Mount Everest.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's why I'm like, bro, who's building the ship to go down there? Because I want to go.
You'd pop. You would literally pop.
Whatever. I'm already about to pop, so.
It's like opening like a fucking bag of Doritos and you get 2 chips in it.
Like the biscuit tubes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, those are so...
Tap them.
It's like...
Yeah.
Trying to pop it away from your face. Okay, so if they were real, do you believe that them being sirens is something like, do you think they would be able to sing like a human? Or would they sound more aquatic? Like,
yeah, I don't think they're gonna have our
vocal cords and
tones.
Stuff. Yeah,
it's gonna be more like on the dolphin whale, like something. No, more just a screech.
Fucking flipper.
Yeah, not more of a high pitch, but like
right, like almost like a humpback whale.
Yeah.
Or what's that whale? The frequency so high it can like shatter. Is that the gray whale?
Fuck, I don't even know.
There's a whale that like its frequency is so high it can like rupture eardrums. It's either like a sperm or a humpback or something like that. It's one of the very vocal ones. I do want to go swim with humpback whales. That's a life goal.
With sharks so bad.
I go back and forth on that one.
That is on my fucking bucket list. Top of the bucket list. Like, if we go to Hawaii to see Alicia, I'm going shark diving.
I did that.
I'm going.
But it was just like coral reef sharks. It wasn't like...
Oh, I'll pay to be taken out.
I always think like, I could do that. I always think like, I'll do it. And then I see the videos of like the great whites swimming into the cage. And I'm like, ooh. How would I handle that situation?
See, if I went cage diving, it would only have to be, and I know you can't like predict it or whatever, like the sizes of them. If there's big ones, I'll go because they won't be able to fit through those openings.
Right.
The younger ones, they just, and those ones are the most unpredictable too.
And if you see some bull sharks, get me out that water. I don't fuck with bull sharks. I don't fuck with those the sand reef sharks in Florida. I don't fuck with those motherfuckers, and I don't fuck with
the ones you
and makos.
Yeah, makos are fucking crazy. Have you ever seen the videos of people immobilizing like the tiger sharks and stuff? No. So there's a spot when they're swimming towards you.
Those tiger sharks are like the ones that are like whales, right?
No. That's a whale shark.
Oh.
A tiger shark, it literally has like tiger sharks.
Oh, I see.
But it's a little bigger than a bull shark. Okay. They're just a lot wider. But there's a spot on their nose that immobilizes them. Huh. And if you hold it long enough, it kind of like puts them into a, what's it called?
Trance?
Yeah. And you're able to flip them where their fin is like sticking straight up, and they'll just sit there in your hand. It's crazy. Like, I watch videos, and one of this girl that I went to high school with, like literally, she became a marine biologist and stuff, and I follow her on Instagram and Facebook, and she's got like 50 freaking pictures of her doing that to different types of sharks, not just tiger sharks. But every post she posts, she's swimming with something fucking crazy. And I'm like, dude, I want to do that.
You should ask her if she thinks that if mermaids are real.
I'll ask her, yeah. That's a good question.
Because I wanted to be a marine biologist for the longest time.
So did I.
But then when you find out, only once you graduate, about 2% of people get jobs as marine biologists because it's a job people have for a lifetime. and it's hard to get a job because so many people stay in that career.
It's hard too for people to get into that because you have to spend like 6 months of schooling out on the fucking ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can do that. Just give me some Dramamine.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Could you ever do a cruise?
I want to. There's quite a few cruises I want to do. I definitely have to pack a lot of Dramamine. I do get motion sickness a lot.
Cruises are another thing. I'm like, I could totally do that. And then I see the videos of the fucking ship like this. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe I couldn't.
I feel like with cruises, it's like a hit and miss. Like, you have to pick the right time of the year to go.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to be fucked.
I do want to do a Bahama one.
Like, for sure. I don't even have to take a cruise. I'll go to the Bahamas.
Same.
I will fly over.
Same.
That's fine. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so what was your yes or no on the moon?
I was stuck in between.
Indifferent. Okay, yes. I was yes. We have touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Mermaids, you're a yes.
Yes.
And I'm indifferent about that one. I'm at 50-50 on that one.
Yes.
And what was the next one you wanted to bring up?
It was what you wanted to bring up. Your royals and.
Oh yes. Okay, so.
Join along.
Oh yes. Oh
join.
Oh yes.
Join along.
Well, yes. Comment in the comment section, like, what is your guys' favorite, some of your favorite conspiracy theories? We'd love to hear. Because obviously we're going to do another episode about this.
Oh, for sure.
So, one major conspiracy theory is that the royals had Princess Diana killed. Allegedly. Allegedly. So, the reason people believe that is because when Prince or King William, what's his name? The king.
The newest one?
Yeah, that just took over after his mom.
William.
Yeah. And then his son's William Jr., right?
Is it Harry?
He has two sons. He has William and
Harry.
William Jr. and Harry. The one that's married to Meghan Markle. That's Harry.
Yes. Okay, yes.
Excuse me. Okay, so people are saying that they think that the royals killed Princess Diana because he was cheating on her with Camilla, who he's married to now. That is the girl he originally wanted to marry, but she had met someone else, and she went and married someone else. But when he married Princess Diana, Camilla, side hoe, broke up with her husband and...
Look, don't come after me, okay?
You a side chick.
You don't come after me, okay?
You a side hoe, okay? They started talking again while he's still married to Princess Diana. Mm-hmm. She finds out and says she wants a divorce. Mm-hmm. She starts dating this... I don't want to say the country wrong, but I believe it was somewhere in the Middle East. Oil tycoon's son. Mm-hmm. They started dating, and he would come to England all the time to hang out with her. Okay. They're already divorced at this time.
Yes.
William and Diana are already divorced.
Yes.
He's already in a relationship with Camilla. Mm-hmm. Already. And so apparently Diana was in the process of writing a memoir and autobiography, mm-hmm. and was saying some unsavory things about the royal family. Which, honestly, do you know they have no political pool whatsoever? They're mm-hmm. just like a face. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that until a couple years ago.
Yeah, I knew that.
In case people out there may not know, like I didn't, they have no political pool.
No, they're just rich and famous.
They are literally just like who would be like the royals over here, like kind of like the Kardashians, I'm guessing.
Ew! Don't know.
No, I mean in like terms of like popularity and stuff like that.
Not even them. No, you'd have to go way bigger than that.
Who?
Let's see. I can't do the Kardashians. That's all. No.
I couldn't think of any other family to like make a simile to it.
I mean, okay, we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
Popularity wise,
right? I'm not saying like
that whole family's just a scam.
Yeah, I'm not a Kardashian. Kardashian.
That you could come at me for.
Yeah. But anyway, so they're like very popular, and people that follow them are called royalists in overseas. So when she started dating this oil tycoon, and it got out that she was in the early stages of writing this autobiography, the royals were very upset about that because she was going to reveal a lot of secrets and feelings, kind of like what Meghan Markle did, and you saw how that ended for her. They kicked the masses out. So she started writing the book, and I don't know if this is necessarily true, but I used to listen to like a lot of podcasts about her life, that she started getting followed by like the Secret Service and stuff like that. They were like almost like they had a hit out on PI following her everywhere.
Yeah.
And so when she started dating this guy, it was like tenfold because she was dating a brown skinned man. Oh, God. Right. And so the royals were like, you're not going to go from my pasty, honky-dory ass to a beautiful melanin man. So, they were in London, or... Do you remember the day she died?
Kinda.
We watched, it was like 2 a.m.
Kinda.
And my mom had it up on the news, and we were just I remember all my sisters sitting at the end of my mom's bed. My mom was just crying her eyes out on her bed. But they're saying they had her killed because the driver was a royalist, and he was working with the royal family. I don't think he died. I think he's the only one that survived.
Oh, the driver?
The driver.
So he wasn't in the car.
Diana was actually alive when they called the 911. Oh. She died in the ambulance. Because like the blood had gotten to her brain and stuff like that. And her boyfriend was killed too. He was in the car. And her bodyguard too, I think, died. So all 3 of them out of the 4 in the car perished. But they were eating they're at a restaurant eating, and they did like a decoy car where everyone thought that was her, and they went out the back, and suddenly there was like 3 other cars just hauling ass behind them. And that's what caused the driver to lose control of the car and go into a railing. Scam. Yeah. But they're saying that she got killed because she knew secrets. She was about to reveal those secrets. She was dating a brown man, and she was in the process of trying to get full custody of her sons. So how do you feel about that one, that she was killed instead of passing away with just a freak accident?
Now that I'm older and I understand it more, I really think that there was more behind it than what they were saying.
After what I saw they did to Meghan Markle, I 1000% believe that they killed her. Allegedly.
No, I mean, anyone with that much power and money can make anything happen.
That's so scary. That's why I don't trust Elon Musk. I don't trust him.
I mean, come on, bruh.
I do not trust that man.
Mafia's everywhere too. Like, that shit happens.
Yeah. Wait, so do you think mafia is a real thing?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like to this day.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. What makes
It's just like the fucking cartel down in Mexico.
Yeah, they basically run Mexico.
Exactly. I'm sure there's fucking mafia families that run Italy and, all those
Allegedly.
All those other places.
Allegedly.
You're real.
Allegedly. Yeah, so I do believe they killed Princess Diana, allegedly. I don't trust the royals. I feel like they are serpent people. Ooh, another conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe in serpent people?
It's just like mermaids.
I feel like there's like shapeshifters.
Skinwalkers?
Like, have you ever watched that movie Mimic? It's basically it's a horror movie. It's basically this alien creature from another planet. It's kind of like a bug where it can mimic humans, like voices and looks and stuff like that.
No, squash it immediately. Dead.
Get the raid.
No.
Get the raid. Good. Get the citronella.
I'm good.
What was the other one I just said?
Serpent people.
Serpent people. Do you believe Mark Zuckerberg is a serpent person?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the guy that made Facebook, right? That's his name?
Is that his name? I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Tom from MySpace.
He's still alive, too. I saw an interview with him a couple days ago.
He's a serpent.
He walked away from MySpace. He got 200 million. He was like,
bye.
Bye.
That's all I needed.
Girl, bye.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Oh, my God.
And then what was the last one you wanted to bring up for the conspiracy theories?
What was it? Hey, this one might be a little touchy for people.
What was it?
Do you think COVID was engineered by the media?
No.
No?
I do not believe it was engineered by the media. What I do believe is they knew about it sooner than they're letting on.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And I believe once it started, people really started getting sick and passing away. They were like, fuck. There's something going on.
Do you think that all those deaths were really caused by COVID?
Yes.
I don't.
I believe that COVID attacked people's bodies in a way that they weren't used to.
I don't believe it because I have talked to a few nurses and doctors who, there's like 2 of them that stepped away during COVID because they offered them a lot of money to sign on that death certificate that it was COVID. When it really wasn't.
Right.
So I don't believe those millions of deaths, thousands of deaths were.
But do you believe some were? Do you believe a majority of them were?
I think
COVID?
the ones that were already like super sick that got it, yes. Like most people that had pneumonia that were in the hospital, of course you're gonna die. That shit attacks your immune system.
Yeah.
Like it's bad.
Right.
You can't breathe. I couldn't breathe the whole week.
Yeah.
I still can't catch my breath.
Well.
Fuck off. I think because a lot of people were saying that it came from across seas. When the first the outbreak started, it was videos of these people across seas eating fucking bats, and that's how we got it.
I don't believe that.
No, seriously, that's how we got it. And that same year, 2020, the quarter for that year was a bat.
What quarter?
The quarter, you know how every year the quarters have something new, an image?
Oh, like the United States quarter.
Yeah.
Got it.
They put a bat on there. Because COVID-19.
Let's see here. I do believe majority of the people were dying from COVID because at the end of 2019, I think I had like one of the first cases of COVID. I was so fucking sick from November 2019 till January of 2020. Mm-hmm. I had a flu for like 3 months. Yeah. And I thought I was going to die a couple times.
Really bad in 2019 too.
I had to go to the hospital a few times.
They actually posted in all the newspapers that there was a virus, but it was in the way back, so you didn't see it.
Right.
And then they finally, once all these people started popping up, right, and then they showed it. Yeah. I'm like, come on, guys.
So I think I've had COVID twice. I had it that time in 2019, and then I had it again in 2022. December 2022.
When did we go to Palm Springs?
June of 2022.
So I had it twice too.
Yeah. And let me tell you, COVID was no joke. That shit kicked my fucking ass. And I got the vaccine, and that shit still kicked my ass.
Well, yeah, they're just injecting it into you.
It was like, well, no, not after that. Because I got my vaccine in 2021. Okay. But the end of 2022, I gotten it from my boss. And those 2 weeks, I was like, I can see why people were dying from this. It was crazy. Like, it was like heavy in my chest. Like, it was crazy.
Do you think that your second go around with it after you got your vaccine was more intense than the first go around?
No.
No?
The first one, like I said, I thought I was going to die a couple times. I had to go to the hospital like 2 or 3 times. And they thought I had like bronchitis. And like a really bad case of pneumonia. And I was like, I don't think that's it. I really don't.
It's crazy to me that this whole time, like, since we've been alive and since Lysol has been around, that Lysol has always treated COVID-19, but they took so long to make a vaccine for it or a medicine to help fight it off.
Well, that's different because a virus attacking this is going to be different than what's in your body.
I know, but like, how do you know what, you know?
They didn't. They didn't know. I think what was the last health pandemic? I think it was the Spanish flu in like 18.
It was a bird flu that we had.
Bird flu?
Yeah, there was a bird flu that went around.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was early 2000s. Early 2000s. Yeah, it was bad.
Like swine flu.
Swine flu.
Oh.
That's what it was.
Well, that one wasn't considered a pandemic. The last pandemic, I think, was the Spanish flu in like 1880 something. Was the last like national pandemic. And I think it was like 40% of the world's population died from that. But what happened with COVID is, like I said, I feel like it was way more intense than they thought it was going to be. And they were trying to struggle to like catch it before it got too fucking big and spread like my legs.
Your butt cheeks.
And it was like they were trying to catch the tail end of it, but it was already fucking
gone.
It was already too far gone by the time they had gotten to it. This is going to sound bad. I actually enjoyed the masks.
Why?
It was like a sense of privacy for me.
I can't.
Because you really didn't know what anyone looked like.
Yeah.
You know? You saw this, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of cute. Hold on.
There were a few people where, after we could take the mask off, I was like,
put it back on.
Yeah.
Put it back on.
Put it back on.
When you saw the teeth, you're like, woo, girl.
Hey, guy. I'm like,
you are chippy.
It's nice to see your face.
Chippy McChipperson. Okay, so you think government started COVID? Or do you think they just try to cover it up after it already started?
I think they tried to cover it up after
Got
it started.
Okay.
Yeah, just like they tried to cover everything up.
Right. I believe the same thing. Mm-hmm. I believe they tried to cover it up once it started getting too big. Mm-hmm. You know? And I kind of feel bad for the CDC because we've never lived through a pandemic like that before. So they were kind of learning while we were learning, mm-hmm. you know? And I feel bad for them because they were trying their hardest to like help the world.
Pretty much, yeah.
And people were just like clowning on them. It's like, then you go fucking do it. You get your ass over there, Johnson and Johnson. Mind you, that Johnson, I don't trust Johnson and Johnson. I don't trust you, Johnson and Johnson. Did you see that people are getting cancer from Band-Aids?
No, I didn't see that.
Band-Aids.
I didn't see that.
They need to do a wellness check down there, Johnson & Johnson. Allegedly. So I think we should do one more before we...
Okay, got another
one? We cut off. I do.
Okay.
So, Denise talks about this one all the time.
Okay.
About chemtrails.
What?
Chemtrails. What the airplanes are shooting out of their carriers.
Mm-hmm. The shit?
So they're saying that it is a weather, almost like a weather attractant, where they're putting moisture into the air to create clouds and acid rain and stuff like that. I don't believe that either, but it's a huge conspiracy theory. Yeah, I don't believe that one myself, but people are saying that they're releasing like metals and stuff into the atmosphere to...
I believe they're releasing,
right.
What is it called?
Biohazardness.
Yeah, they're releasing that, but it's not to create clouds or rain.
But they do that. They've admitted that the government will do that to create moisture and stuff in certain areas of the states. Like, I think in like states that have like a lot of crops and stuff, they'll do that.
What they have crop dusters for, though?
That's to get rid of the pests and stuff. But they're releasing like these moistures and stuff to create that condensation of fake rain.
How about we just pick up the trash and get rid of global warming?
Girl, don't even get me started on that.
Like, come on.
The last one I want to talk about in this episode is Area 51.
It's real.
What do you think? Do you think it's just aliens there, or do you think it's other stuff?
Every top secret thing you think of.
My lady. Okay, so I gotta say, you guys are probably gonna see me wiping my sweat. It is 104 fucking degrees in California
right now,
and
we're in the butthole of California.
Literally, and it is so fucking hot. I have my AC going with 3 fans, and I'm still sweating. So that is telling you something. Yeah. So Area 51. You believe it's more than aliens?
Oh, yeah.
That they're hiding?
I think it's every government secret you could think of.
Have you ever heard of, I think it's called the Mystic 12 or the Mystic something. There's like Mystic number. Mystic 7 or something like that. Anyways, it's these guys that were testing like psychological warfare. For the United States.
Like telekinesis and shit?
Yes.
Okay.
And one of these guys went crazy and jumped out of a fucking 10-story building in Vegas. And they said it was a suicide.
So you think Area 51's it's in Vegas, yeah?
It's in Nevada. I don't believe it's in Vegas, though. I think it's close.
I feel like it's like right on the border or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's close to Vegas. But I believe they're hiding like that kind of info. I don't believe it's just aliens.
Yeah, I think they have way more than...
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like their main... They've probably moved it since then, because do you remember in like 2021 people were doing that, we're going to rush the air... I was down for that.
I was too. Bring all the secrets, bruh.
Yeah.
Bring them all. Let's go.
I do believe there are some secrets that need to stay secrets, because the general population...
Do you think they're hiding who killed the president there? What's his name?
JFK?
Yeah.
It was the driver.
So they say.
No, they said it was the...
You know his nephew's running this year?
Yeah. That the guy that was related to the guy that killed Abraham Lincoln, the John Wilkes Booth guy, they're saying that was him. But they said there's a video released where you can see the driver go like this and shoot the president.
Sure it's not fake?
It could. Like I said, who knows nowadays?
Yeah.
People are so great at fucking editing. It's wild.
He's trying.
Make fun of my editing. Oh, that's another good one. The present one. Yeah, so Area 51, if you guys don't know, is a place where they're saying that aliens crash landed close to an Air Force base in Nevada. And you cannot get within, I think it's like 300 yards of Area 51, which is very strange because from my experience, because my sister was in the military, and so I was able to get on the bases. And even for civilians, you can get pretty far onto most bases without...
I wouldn't even consider like that area being a base anymore. Like,
so it's not anymore. After that rush, they've moved most of their stuff out of Area 51.
I think it's just a holding spot now.
It's literally just an air hangar now for all of their aircraft they don't use anymore. But yeah, I've been to a lot of bases, and civilians can get pretty much almost on to the base without any kind of like regulation. So to see these people like 500, 300, 200 yards away with binoculars, and then instantaneous, there's guards. The fuck did you come from? I told you about that when we went to Palm Springs, and me and Denise saw that person drive down into the sand.
It's portals.
You think it's portals, or you think it's tunnels?
Both.
Where do you think the tunnel system goes? Do you think?
I think Earth is fucking hollow.
It's like an ant.
Yeah,
ant
fucking tunnels everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
Who knows? There's probably tunnels in the middle of the ocean too. We wouldn't even fucking know about it.
How would they make a tunnel in the ocean?
They have a bridge or a tunnel going from the bay to San Francisco into the ocean.
Bart?
How do they get that under there?
How do they do any kind of construction in the water?
That's what I'm saying.
That shit would freak me out.
We don't know shit. This place is crazy.
I
just live
here. We're just paying rent here.
This fucking rent.
Seriously. We're gonna do a government episode. And we're gonna get fucking...
We're gonna lose followers. Might gain some followers.
Yeah, so my final thoughts on Area 51 is, I believe it's where that is like this was the secret hub, like where they kept like all of like the government like secrets and stuff. And now I feel like they're moving to something that we probably don't even know. We probably don't even know that this base exists where they moved everything to.
Yeah, probably not.
Because there's
look for the bright stars in the sky. They're probably right underneath it.
Right. Apparently there was footage of the Roswell crashing, and they had the bodies from the aliens from Roswell Area 51. That was like the main thing that kicked off like the Area 51 pandemonium about it.
They're real.
Aliens are for sure real.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
That's not a conspiracy.
No. To think we're the only intelligent life in endless galaxies.
Yeah, no.
There's no way.
And yeah, no. We're just in one galaxy.
Right.
There's galaxies beyond our galaxy.
Literally. I wonder if they all have a sun.
I don't know. I need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy again.
The time jump and shit. So do you have any ending remarks about conspiracy theories?
No. I just want to know the truth. That's it.
Oh, I got my phone. My ending remarks about conspiracy. There are some that are just so far-fetched.
Yeah, there's some that
I'm like, there's no way anyone could believe this. And then I see the people believing it, I'm like, okay. But then there are some where I'm like, fuck.
It gets you thinking, like, God damn, really?
Yeah, like, damn.
Then you start searching yourself, and like, holy fuck.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, conspiracy theories have a sliver of truth. Mm-hmm. That's why it's considered a conspiracy theory, because you're theorizing the conspiraciness of it. But
that's why it's called that.
Literally. But please, if you guys have any at all conspiracy theories you want us to go over, talk about, leave it in the comments. Down there. We check them. We be looking. What was that, the old-timey telecom shit? But yeah, so please.
Morse code.
Yeah, Morse code. Like we said earlier in the episode, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. We go live every Saturday morning.
TikTok every day. Let's go. Let's go. TikTok. Sorry. I had a lot of coffee today.
We're the family and all across all platforms. Across all platforms.
And it's not and, it's in. Just the letter.
Just the letter.
Family in all podcast.
TikTok. Twitter.
Instagram. Spotify.
YouTube.
Go
to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube bus.
YouTube. I don't know how many times I gotta say it.
One more.
YouTube.
There you go. But thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the love you guys have been showing to us. And don't gatekeep us. Share it. Right now. I see you looking at the screen. Go gatekeep. No gatekeeping. Go share it.
Share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Bye, guys.
Bye.